yeah, I don't think he had any. I could be wrong, but I think at this point, he's like a lot of these rock stars. They're more relaxed. They're going on tour now for fun rather than for money.
I don't know, Nina. If you were a rock star and you were 66, you think you'd still be snorting some blow?
Definitely, yes.
Now, careful. Okay, we got that on recording.
Yeah, you screwed. You ain't ever running for government.
He got you. He got you on that.
Oh my gosh, I was tricked.
It was a trick question.
I tried to caution you, but you answered too quick.
Now we got some blackmail against you.
Yeah.
But we talked about, by the way, Tom Petty, though, that dude had a crazy, I'm pretty sure he boned, like, Stevie Nicks back in the day, and he had a lot of, like, hot chicks from, back in his time, so.
And I just want to, I guess, list off a few of the songs that he was really well known for. Free Fallin' was a hit. I Won't Back Down. Running Down a Dream. American Girl Learning to Fly. Mary Jane's Last Dance. All these songs are all songs that, we may not all be, familiar with all his songs, but once we hear them, we're like, oh, damn, that's Tom Petty.
I've heard that on the radio before.
Yeah. But he had just a catalog full of hits, and it's tragic that Monday was, like I said, already a dark day, and
he had such a unique voice too, though.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I think you had another crazy story coming up. Yeah,
which one? The one about?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna spearhead that one
for Vegas.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, I'm gonna need you guys' help with that because that one there's so many details that are still coming out at this point. But obviously Monday, Las Vegas, 66-year-old man opened fire at a country concert at Jason
He was
Aldean.
66?
I think that was his age. Yeah, he was much older.
So he's the same age as Tom Petty.
Yeah, from Mesquite, Vegas, Nevada. And I guess it was around 10 o'clock. He opened fire on a...
Where was this at? It was a festival, yeah? Like a country festival?
Yeah, and he was at the Mandalay Bay.
That's
right?
Great. That was the first hotel I've ever stayed at in Las Vegas, was Mandalay Bay.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
No joke.
First one, yeah.
Yeah, that's just so nuts to think about. And I've been at the same grounds where I saw Blink-182. My first time I saw Blink was at those same fairgrounds that that Country Fest was held at. And that's crazy to think about.
The crazy thing is, obviously I think the death count at this point is 59 death count, and then hundreds, still fatally injured. And it's been obviously the biggest massacre in U.S. history at this point. Very tragic.
Yeah, that angers me so bad, dude. What would make a dude want to go out there and slaughter so many innocent people going out to enjoy a concert? That angers me so much.
Well,
dude.
That happened on Monday. Details are still coming out, and that's the big question mark: is why would this guy do it? Apparently, he was held up in the 32nd floor. He had over 20 assault rifles on his person.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he opened up fire.
How did he smuggle that in? Is the
that's
question.
I'm watching the TV in front of me, and and Nancy Pelosi's holding a town hall, and that's the big question of that. Obviously, gun rights or gun rules and regulations will tighten up. There's a lot of things that are it's a very loaded topic. So very tragic, and I think we were going to talk about the Dan Bilzerian incident, right?
Yeah, dude. Well, don't you got a video on that one?
Yeah. I guess at this point you would call him a veteran, Navy veteran, social media.
He's the king of Instagram, isn't
he? Yeah. He was at the concert, and let me just go ahead and play the footage for everyone. And we do want to caution you, it is graphic.
Holy fuck! This girl just got shot in the fucking head. It's so fucking crazy. So I had to go grab a gun. I'm fucking headed back. Fucking so crazy. Some kind of mass shooting, fucking guy had a heavy caliber weapon for sure. Saw a girl fucking get shot in the face right next to me. Her brain's fucking hanging out. Stupid ass me didn't bring a gun.
So that's a two-part clip, right? The first one is him actually at the show, running from the incident, and the second part of it, where he's like, I had to go run and get a gun, is a second part of it.
Yeah, that's crazy. So did he end up going back? Does it say if he ended up going back and shooting back or anything?
No, it doesn't say. And he posted this on his Instagram, which has since been deleted because apparently as he should have, received a lot of backlash from it.
You know who someone else has gotten a lot of backlash, by the way?
Who's that?
Is Jason Aldean. So apparently the country superstar Jason Aldean was on stage when this took place. And apparently, so when the gunfire started going off, Jason Aldean kind of puzzled, kept playing was that fireworks or, kind of whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, obviously there was a pause there in the video, and then gunfire started happening again. And then Jason Aldean and his band started just running off stage, and like everybody's like bashing the dude, like they calling him a wimp and stuff. And I don't know, man. I think that's messed up, dude. I think he was running just like everybody else. I mean, what's your take?
I think at that point, under the adrenaline, everyone's trying to A, figure out what's going on, and B, the first thing is, fight or flight.
Right.
A lot of people just want to get shelter once they realize what's happening.
Yeah.
And for Dan, I mean, he blogged about it, and this is happening every day. Things happen, emergencies, and everyone's on their phone, documenting it.
Yeah, that blows my mind.
And I think you came across an article where somebody was talking about this whole incident with Dan, right? Mm-hmm. Do you have the text on that?
Where somebody was no, the only thing I came across was with
the Marine Corps.
Yeah, this Marine sniper guy who apparently was a Medal of Honor recipient. Didn't take too kind to Dan Bilzerian's Instagram video about the shooting. We were talking about him running away, like we just literally played the video. So, anyways, the Marine guy said this statement about the video after seeing the video. He said, "This is why children shouldn't classify heroes by their followers or their photos. Dan Bilzerian, this is what kills me about people like you, always playing the operator dress up and so tough when the cameras are on. A woman just got shot in the head and you were running away filming.
Yeah.
That's not what operators do. Please stop trying to be someone you're not. People are dying. You're running away, not helping them, and pretending it's worthy of a video is disgusting." That's what Meyer said on Twitter. So I don't know, man. It's
I agree.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different perspectives going on this, and it's crazy. So I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, and people bashing on Jason Aldean. Remember, if you guys remember the Paris shooting from the Eagles of Death Metal concert, they ran off the stage the same way too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah, when the gunfire started, they just kind of like jumped off the stage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
they did the same thing.
What is Jason Aldean getting slammed for?
Basically, because he ran off stage once he figured out it was gunfire.
Same thing.
What do you do at that point? I mean, if you're on the stage, especially, you're already elevated. And
you're an easy target.
You're a bullseye.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It wouldn't be that hard to hit you.
And I think he was actually expected to be down here in San Diego this weekend.
Was that this weekend?
This weekend, which has been canceled at this point. But
oh, has it? I was going to buy a ticket, and I'm glad I didn't, because I probably wouldn't get a refund.
Hey, because I heard he was coming to San Diego, I think last week, and I was, he's got that song "Burning It Down," which is a really good song. I think you said that you didn't like it initially.
Well, hold on now. No, I said I really like the She's Country song. That's what I said.
But you said you didn't like that one song. You're like, this is what country music's come to.
I
Jason
never
Aldean.
said that. We're on the radio trying to document things. If me and Jason Aldean ever become buddies.
So, I mean, I was looking forward to, I was thinking about going to that show. And I was like, man, it would have been probably a good show to hear even just that song. But yeah, he's since canceled the tour here in San Diego. And I think it's a smart move. What do you do?
I don't know, man. There's a bunch of craziness going on in the world. I'll tell you what. This world has officially gone mad. I'm going to trademark that. This world has officially gone mad.
I think it's been mad, dude.
Yeah, well, obviously, social media is
now
now
mad world.
Yeah, dude, you ain't lying about that. Nina, what you think? You agree or what?
I agree.
Yeah, man. Well, I think that's a good way to end on this note and get on to some more bright topics.
More bright topics. All right,
yeah.
cool.
But our hearts and our prayers do go out with the victims and families of Las Vegas. And any other family that's ever had to go through this, nobody should ever have to deal with that. So,
our hearts are definitely with you.
Absolutely.
All right, we do have another episode, another segment coming up next. Nina will be in here to break down this list that Mick has been so kind enough to wrangle up for us. So, stick around for that. We are Skull and Bones Radio.
Absolutely.
Don't even think about leaving. Tell him why not, Matt Man.
I will find out who your mom is. Skull and Bones Radio. We'll be right back.
I'm Adeline. And I'm Sam.
I'm Alec from Chula Vista, and the only thing I listen to is Skull and Bones Radio.
SDSU's favorite party show.
Hi, this is Jessica.
And Jordan.
We're from Poway, and we're hanging out with Skull and Bones.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show.
Should we drop the news on them?
Let's go ahead and do it, man.
Okay, so here's the deal. So, we know we've been gone for a while, but guess what? We coming back.
We coming back with a vengeance, baby.
Coming back with a vengeance. And check it out. So tonight's our first night. We were holding an audition, and so we have a third person in the studio who's going to help us out tonight.
Oh, hang on, wait for it. Who is this person that could be in the studio with us right now?
Oh, will you give me a drum roll? Oh, ready? Can the mic pick that up?
Yeah.
Guess what? It's not a third sausage.
Hey, man, go ahead and lay it on him.
It's a beef taco, baby. We got Nina. We got a girl up in here.
How's it going, people?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. What an entrance.
Hey, you know, that's how we do things around here, all grandiosity like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see that.
All right, so I know we didn't tell you yet exactly what we was going to be dropping on you. I know you've been curious what we're going to be talking about on this show here for this segment. But, you know, John and I have done a lot of different topics where we've kind of like covered some female perspective when neither one of us are females. I mean, I'm probably the closer one to being a female.
Yeah.
John's all manly and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to agree with me. I don't know if this audition is going to go well already.
It's off to a good start.
Yeah, right? So anyways, we definitely have I think an appropriate segment here. So is Skull and Bones be a little bit raunchy, a little bit gritty, dirty, what normal FM shows don't really like to talk about. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. All right, people out there, all you guys and some of you ladies that need some confirmation of what craziness goes through your heads, and all the fellas out there who are always wondering what goes through a chick's head, man. When you're at the bar, when you're at the club, when you're looking at her, you wonder if she's looking at you. So here it goes. 15 crazy thoughts women have when they spot a hot guy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, man, yeah. I was really excited to bring this one up.
And this is good because, like you said, now we have the female's perspective, and it's not just kind of an assumed thing.
That's true. You ain't lying about that one. All right, John, what do you think number 15 is?
This
is the last one, so they're going reverse order. It's not number 1, it's number 15. We're working our way to number 1.
Man, I got no idea. If you let my mind wander, it might end up. I don't know, you might as well just lay it on me.
All right. They wonder if he is single. It's funny because they got a picture of Taylor Swift over here, like
Wait,
brushing her hair.
That's number 15?
That's number 15.
I figured that would be higher up on the list.
Yeah, I thought that would be number 1, but apparently it's not. It says a good-looking guy brings a hotness alarm with himself for the ladies. It's obvious that dating a handsome guy is the dream of most women. For some of them, a hot boyfriend is a matter of pride, whereas some believe that they can make their friends jealous by earning his love. Perhaps everyone longs for his friendship with a big hope. The hope of entering into a relationship with him. Ladies drool at the sight of hot and handsome hunks like myself. It does say that in there. Like Mickey 3 Jammersfield. And so it's a natural that the first thought that comes in their head is he single, of course. They can find the answer immediately. But if a girl is standing next to him, they will observe her in great depth just to know whether she is single or just a friend. Hold up, man. What was this about some lesbians? Why did I switch the he and the she?
All right, so Nina, what do you think? You think that's an accurate number 15?
No, not at all. I think that would be number 1 for
really?
Single women as well. For single women, appropriately, I think that would be number 1 because maybe they'd be thinking, do I have a chance or can I bag this guy? So
damn,
yeah.
they use those kind of adjectives. Is that an adjective? Can I bag this
I think
guy?
they do. I think yeah.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So let me ask you, and Mick, he's saying here that whenever you see a guy with a female, do you look at it as, is that a relative? Is that a friend?
Oh, definitely a
coworker?
girlfriend, like instantly.
That's
really?
what you...
Yeah. Well, to me.
Is that the first assumption you go with? Like, oh, that's a girlfriend? Or do you think, or do you try to dissect it a little more and say, that could be a sister or maybe his step-aunt.
A coworker.
Or coworker. Maybe they're just friendly.
No. Just kind of put a dot on it. Like, that's the girlfriend. You have no hope. Walk away.
Oh, really? Chicks be thinking that way? Damn, I thought it was just me that thought that way.
Or do they think, hey, just because, what is it Matt used to say? Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score?
Well, Matt often did not score, so.
Damn.
I hope he hears that, too.
I know.
Man, I got your back, boy. Matt's always scoring. You remember?
I remember how much he didn't score.
All right, what's the next one?
All right, number 14, it says, number 14. It says, they wonder if he is looking at them. What you think about that one?
I don't, Nina. What do you?
It says this. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I've never thought about it that way. Or maybe when you're looking good in the club, like you're thinking, okay, maybe he's looking at me. Maybe
so we're
I have
talking
a
about when you
chance.
dress to the nines, then, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay, but what happens when you dress in? So there's got to be days where you're just like, I want to go to Starbucks. Like I don't feel like dressing up. I don't want to do my makeup. I really don't want to do my hair. So you just put on a ball cap. You throw on your slippers. You put on your jammies. And you're all at Starbucks. And then you see the hot guy. You see Christian Grey. By the way, he's my idol. And you're just like, oh, my God. There's this, like, rich hunk who looks like look like Mick. You know, just
Oh, jeez.
oh,
You
what?
said
Rich
Christian
or
Grey, not
handsome?